Hello good people, this is your friend Pulkit from Gadget Generations. Today I'm going to talk about a very special pair of in-ear monitors developed by one of the biggest names into the audiophile hobby, Crinacle. So, Crinacle recently came up with his new brand, Crinear. Previously, Crinacle has done so many collabs with different brands, including 7SZ, Moondrop, and a few more names. But now it was time for Crinacle to came up with his own brand, which he developed as Crinear. Crinear so far has developed three different models, showcased last month at the Canjam Singapore, the Project Meta, Daybreak, and Reference. So far, only the Project Meta was released for general public. Priced at 249 US dollars, this pair of in-ear monitors was limited to only 999 units worldwide, available only through Hangout.Audio, Crinacle's own store, based out of Singapore, and the pair got sold out in just 66 minutes. Yes, you heard it right. First 500 units were sold out in just 40 minutes, and the remaining 500 took another 26 minutes to completely vanish out of the shelves for Crinacle. Luckily, a friend of mine, you guys all know him as Mr. Vikash Koshik from Travel Extended, grabbed a pair during the first lot itself, and this unit actually belongs to him only. He has kindly lent me his unit for the purpose of this review. I would like to extend my thanks to him. I know you must all be a follower of him already because he has such a huge following. Yeah, so this unit belongs to him. He has purchased this unit from Hangout.Audio directly. Now, moreover, I will be covering every aspect of Project Meta for you guys, starting with the design and build quality until the very end, explaining its different sound quality parts, and also comparing it with Kiwi Ears KE4, which is one of those IEMs that has been rated as meta tuned, which matches the name for the Project Meta. So yes, let's begin and stay with me till the very end of this video. We will begin with the design and build quality part. So now, talking about the design and build quality for the Crinear Meta, the pair has an absolutely spectacular build quality. The pair has completely metallic shells with a rich and smooth and matte textured finish, which looks really good. Onto the inner side of the cavities, we get the unit number. This unit number is 485 out of the 999 that are sold. Despite being completely metallic, I find the pair to be quite light in weight, and it doesn't feel hefty at all. In terms of fit and isolation, I find the pair to be quite comfortable and provides me with good level of isolation. I have been using it with the stock silicone ear tips only. The stock cable is also quite good. It comes with interchangeable plugs. You get 3.5mm and 4.4mm plugs into the package. I have been using it with the 4.4mm setup for most of the cases. Onto the face covers, we have on the right side we have Meta written onto it, and onto the left side we have Crinear written onto it, basically engraved onto it. It is not printed or written, it is actually engraved onto the face cover area. We also have rose gold colored or copper gold color embezzlements onto the face covers, and the pair overall looks really premium and nicely built, so no complaints onto that in that regard from my side. Next section about the drivability. I noticed the Crinear Meta to be a bit more hungry compared to regular earphones. Like with my Hibi R2, I have been using the Crinear Meta for quite some time now, and I have noticed that I have to turn to medium gain mode and about 42 to 50 volume out of the 100 available levels. While most of the IEMs onto the same source, I have been running on low gain level, so yeah, it takes a bit extra juice. But don't worry, if you have a decent level DAC amp, you are good to go. I have been using it with Fosse Audio DS2, and I noticed it to be working quite well with that little beast of a device. Just that I have to raise the volume at around 40 to 50% onto my smartphone, and about the near the full volume level onto the DS2 itself. So yeah, just had to push the volume. But if you are having a good level DAC amp, you are good to go with the Crinear Meta. Now on to the next section, I would like to talk about the sound quality part for the Meta. Basically, you guys know Crinacle has years of experience into the industry. He has done so many collabs, he has tested so many products, so he has a great level of expertise when it comes to in-ear monitors, in my opinion. The Crinear Meta should bring that opinion forward, and as its first product it should bring a sound that he finds to be complementing or best for mass genres. And in my opinion, Meta delivers that level of performance. Coming in at $249, the pair packs a very smooth and natural sound profile. It has good energy up top, and it has a massive bass response onto the lower end region as well. While the star of the show for the Crinear Meta, in my opinion, is the mid-range response. The vocals, the instruments into the mid-range section are simply spectacular. They maintain a very natural tone, and they sound really clear and clean. Now let's dive deeper into the sound quality of the Crinear Meta by discussing different sound frequency responses. First of all, the lower end. Like I mentioned, the pair produces a massive bass response. The lower end has a good balance between sub bass and mid bass region. Mid bass maintains a good slam and good speed to itself, while the sub bass produces a good rumble. The bass region is really well done, because if you listen to tracks like Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, Royals by Lord, or The Dark Knight Rises, you can actually hear the minute details into the lower end region quite well, and you can actually feel the massiveness of the mid-range mid bass coming in with the different instruments like drums and other instruments into the lower end region. Bass guitar also has really good level of details. Bass region basically complements the other two frequencies quite well. And again, I would like to mention that the Crinear Meta is not exactly a warm sounding IEM. It doesn't have a overemphasis onto the lower end region. It just maintains a V-shaped sound profile. It maintains a good balance between all three frequencies, so that I can actually say that the pair has a very well balanced three frequency response. It doesn't feel overemphasized onto any of the frequencies. Now onto the mid-range section. First of all, it is getting complemented very well by the strong bass response coming down below. Moreover, the bass region is quite well controlled, so mid-range maintains a very good clarity for vocals as well as instruments. I was listening to this some Qawwali tracks by Hadika Kiani. One of my favorite test tracks nowadays is the Tumhe Dil Lagi from her episode album Hayat, and the pair maintains really good clarity for her vocals. It shows good texture, it shows good level, good timbre for her voice. Basically, I actually felt like I'm listening to a live recording, because the overall presentation was quite immersive and quite natural in its timbre and tonality. Instruments like acoustic guitar, harmonium, and tabla, they are coming out really beautifully, and again maintaining a very natural and rich profile to itself. Again, I would like to say that vocals and instruments, they sound really natural. They don't have overheft, or they don't sound lean to me. They maintain a very natural tonality across the frequency band. Now onto the treble region. Treble region is packs good level of energy, and it sounds lively and quite exciting in my opinion. However, I don't notice it to be extended that deep into the region, and I find it to be quite smoothly tuned, which maintains a good balance with the other frequencies. So it doesn't sound overly exciting, and it retains good level of details into the treble region as well. For my treble region testing, I have been listening to Wonder Woman theme by Tina Guo, and her violin was coming out quite beautifully. The mid-range richness, and then the really smooth response into the treble region was doing justice to the track itself with the Crinear Meta. Now onto the technicalities part. So basically, Crinear Meta in terms of soundstage, it produces an immersive and intimate soundstage. Don't get me wrong into this section. It doesn't sound congested at all. Even for busy tracks, it maintains a good level of clarity for different instruments, and you actually can pinpoint different instruments. So imaging and layering are quite good. Yet I would say that the stage is a bit onto the intimate side. The sound image is a bit closer to me, like the listener feels closer, the instruments feel closer. So soundstage is really close to me, but it doesn't sound congested by any means, even in busy tracks. Well, that explains the sound quality part for the Crinear Meta from my side. On to the next section, where I will be covering its comparison with the Kiwi Ears KE4. So it's time to compare the Crinear Meta with KE4, Kiwi from Kiwi Ears. Why I am comparing it with KE4? Basically, KE4 is the IEM that is known as the meta-tuned IEMs. So and this one gets the name Meta. So I just thought, why not relate them and why not compare it? Moreover, it is again similarly priced at as well. The Crinear Meta was available for 249 US dollars, while the Kiwi Ears KE4 you can still grab it for like 200 US dollars into the international market and about 20,000 Indian rupees in the Indian market. First of all, build quality. Meta has a superior build quality with completely metallic shells, while the KE4 is no slouch either. It maintains a very compact form factor, yet the shells are made up of resin material. Both pairs look spectacular. I find the Meta to be looking better because of its metallic shells. On to the next part, the sound quality comparison. So yeah, if you guys have checked my Meta KE4 review, I would like to mention that while I like the sound quality part for the KE4, I did not like the safely tuned treble region and a bit of soft texture into the bass region for the KE4. Meta has no such flaws. Meta provides you with a slightly better excitement into the treble region. I won't call it to be bright per se, or I won't call it to be treble focused, but it provides better excitement compared to the KE4. Moreover, the bass region has better texture onto the Meta. Meta feels more dynamic in its bass response. The bass hits are bigger and has better textured presentation compared to the KE4's soft textured presentation. Don't get me wrong here, KE4's bass response was also quite good. It was also harder hitting and it was also bigger in its response. I just find the Meta to have a more bigger response into the bass section and a bit more excitement into the treble region. Similarly, I can also mention that the mid-range section of the Meta has better clarity for me. I find the vocals onto the Meta to be having better texture and sounding a tad bit more cleaner and clearer in my opinion. Soundstage wise, I would say both have a slightly intimate response. However, there is no congestion on both of them. Well, that's about the comparison between Crinear Meta and the Kiwi Ears KE4. About some final words for the Crinear Meta. I just hope it was available to purchase today as well, because I would have grabbed a pair myself. The Crinear Meta sounds really special to me. It provides, to be honest, I was not very much impressed when I first listened to the set. I was finding that the treble might be a bit, not that open. But as I spent some time with the Crinear Meta and as I powered it properly, my first session was on a Bluetooth device like BTR 17 connected via Bluetooth. But when I used it on a wired mode, even with the BTR 17 itself, the pair sounded phenomenal. I can say it is one of those IEMs which you can say that it sounds complete in all aspects. It provides you with a fully balanced frequency response. It provides you with a fun and engaging sound response. I have been enjoying the pair for different genres of music, including rock, including pop, including Bollywood, including some regional qawwalis, and including some indie artists as well. The pair, it just provides you the natural and really enjoyable sound response. In my opinion, I would have rated it 5 out of 5 star if the soundstage was a bit more open, but due to the soundstage being a bit onto the intimate side, and also the major flaw for the pair is no availability in the future. So yeah, due to which I am going to deduct 0.5 numbers, so the pair will get 4.5 stars out of 5 from my side. Well, that's about Crinear Meta from my side. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Kindly leave me a like if you really enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions related to the Crinear Meta, you can ask me in the comment section below. And if you are new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing, as I regularly make hi-fi audio related content onto this channel. This is your friend Pulkit from Gadget Generations. Thank you so much for watching my video review for the Crinear Meta.